Hi. Welcome to Gattsy on Goosebumps, the show in which I review every single Goosebumps book from R.L. Stine's original series. Tonight we're experiencing a late night episode of Gattsy on Goosebumps, meaning I can swear as much as I want. Of course, there is no reason for me to be swearing when talking about a children's book series, so the content will remain essentially the same. Today we are looking at Goosebumps number 7, Night of the Living Dummy. There's your look at the classic Tim Jacobus cover art, and I say that is just about as classic as Tim Jacobus's cover art can be. The dummy on the front cover isn't doing anything, he's not stealing anything or committing a hate crime, but you still know he's evil. And I think it's great. Tagline there is, "He walks, he stalks," and the back cover reads as follows. He's no dummy, he actually is. That will be revealed in the book. Lindy names a ventriloquist dummy she finds Slappy. Slappy is kind of ugly, but he's a lot of fun. Lindy's having a great time learning to make Slappy move and talk. But Chris is jealous of all the attention her sister is getting. It's no fair. Why does Lindy always have all the luck? Chris decides to get a dummy of her own. She'll show Lindy. Then weird things begin to happen. Nasty things. Evil things. No way a dummy can be causing all the trouble. Or is there? So our main characters are twin girls, Lindy and Chris. I don't know what kind of a name Lindy is, maybe it's an American thing, maybe it's a 90s thing, I'm not sure. But we mainly follow Chris, who is the less confident of the two girls. So when Lindy finds a dummy in a dumpster somewhere and subsequently calls it Slappy, Chris is jealous and she wants her own dummy. Her father finds one at a pawn shop. Now they both have dummies, and Chris names hers Mr. Wood, subsequently my nickname in high school. Lindy is a bit annoyed that her sister has to copy her and everything she does, but pretty soon some weird things start happening. Mr. Wood starts to have these really violent and abusive outbursts of anger, which really scares Chris. And it turns out Lindy, who was, again, jealous, decided to play a prank on her sister and make it seem like Mr. Wood was alive. The next day, Chris finds a slip of paper in Mr. Wood's pocket with some strange words written on, and she reads it out. Suddenly more weird things start happening. Mr. Wood, again, starts yelling this horrible abuse at people, and everyone thinks it's Chris doing it. Long story short, it turns out when she read the magic words on a bit of paper, he came to life, and now he wants to make her, and I presume her sister, his slaves. Mr. Wood is an evil dummy. Naturally. They try and lock him in a suitcase and bury him under a big mound of dirt, but he reappears the next day. Naturally, the parents don't believe any of this, and they never manage to see Mr. Wood actually moving. And they leave the girls alone in the house with this psychotic dummy, who then proceeds to try and murder their dog. This struggle between dog, girl, and dummy carries on outside of their house until Mr. Wood is run over by a steamroller, killing him. All is good, evil is defeated until Chris returns to her room, and Slappy grabs her arm and says the immortal lines, "Hey slave, is that other guy gone? I thought he'd never leave." The story works primarily because dummies are creepy. Furthermore, there's a really good transition in the plot. We have all these scary things happening, which we assume from reading Goosebumps books is something supernatural, and then it turns out it's just Lindy. And then the things start happening again, and there's actually a reason for it. It's a good transition. There are naturally some problems. Mr. Wood's motivations are never actually made clear, and you're not really sure what he wants. He wants to make the girls his slaves, but for what end? World domination, or turning everyone into a dummy? I don't know. I think you do usually need to follow your antagonist's motives, but look, it's Goosebumps, not Hamlet, so I'm gonna let it slide. Furthermore, it's never revealed why Slappy turns evil at the same magic words. Again, probably too much thought given to a book aimed at 12-year-olds. Regardless, it works on its own, it works as part of a series, everyone's familiar with it, and for good reason. Goosebumps number 7, Night of the Living Dummy. It's a classic, I highly recommend. If you're interested in Goosebumps, definitely read. If you're not, you're probably not watching this far in the review anyway, so it doesn't matter. Please join me next week, in which I review Goosebumps number 8, Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Thank you for watching, and as always, please stay spooky. Oh God.